Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with chainsawman episode number 12 reaction. This is the final episode of this season. Okay, the previous episode, a few things happened. The first thing we got to see is the Denji and Power. They are kind of trained. They do a little bit of training. They are kind of now a little bit better than they were before. They have been gotten a lot more techniques and everything. And yeah, Kishibe, the guy's name is Kishibe, the person who's training them. He has trained them properly, and now he's like, all right, now what we'll have to do is go and attack the ones that attacked you guys. You know, the one who her name was, I think, Sawatari, something like that. Her and the Katana Devil, and we have to do that, and like arrest them, kill them, whatever. We have to do something about them. That's one thing. The other thing that we got to see is I forgot to mention the future devil got contracted with Aki, and he was like, yeah, sure, why not? Like your death seems kind of interesting, so yeah, I'll not take anything from you, and I'll just chill in your right eye, I think. There you go. So obviously future devil, you can actually see a little bit in the future, and like fight according to that. So there you go. Now a few other things. For example, Makima went to the Yakuza leader or whatever, and asked him to tell all the names of the family members, and not only the only that family but the other families as well. He refused. So Makima obviously did what Makima is supposed to do. He brought the eyes of the family members as a hostage, and showed them who is the one calling the shots over there. So that happened, and we got introduced to a lot of new the people who are working with us. A lot of devils we got introduced to. The first one was the shark devil, the violence devil, or the fiend, whatever. I'm not really sure which are fiend and which are devil. I've forgotten. What else? The angel devil, yeah. The spider devil. Was there anyone else? No, I think these are the only characters we got introduced to. Yeah, these are the characters that we got introduced to, and yeah, they each of them have their own, like fighting techniques and everything. And it was interesting seeing the rest of the crew who we always saw in the opening but never saw in the show. So they got introduced, and in the end, we get to see Aki fighting the serpent, the one who's controlling the serpent. Sawatari, yeah, that's his name. I'm always forgetting her name. He's fighting her, but at the same time she brings out the ghost devil, which was obviously Himeno's contracted devil. And yeah, that the ghost devil is now attacking Aki, and even though Aki has got his power, future looking power, like he cannot properly fight against him because he has like so many hands. And they're going to grab Aki. Now I don't know how they're going to get out of this whole mess, how Aki's going to get out of this mess. But let's see. He's kind of in a pinch now. So let's see what happens. Either way, let us get started. Episode 12. So I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here, sync it to whichever is your preference. And let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh boy. Oh, he's seeing the flashbacks. Yeah, everyone says that. Wait, how old was he at that moment? Okay, he did not. Uh, hmm. Yeah, oh my god. Oh, did he like slash the hands off? Yeah, he was being strangled. What happened? What the? Oh, is it the cigarette? Oh my god. Yeah. What the hell? How is the ghost devil like? What? Okay, this is weird because died so easy. Wait, so he kept it. The ghost devil kept it with. Okay, this is kind of unusual because I've never seen any devil sees no fear. So it's letting him. Okay, this is extremely unusual. Why? Why is it like the contract is null and void now that Himeno's dead? So why is the ghost devil? Makes no sense. Why did he do that? Even she's like, what the hell? Wait, so no. The contract is gone. The contract with Himeno is supposed to be gone. She's dead. So like this is the thing. I don't see the devils being actually like what's it called? Emotional or like that word. Like emotionally moved or doing stuff according to their emotions. I don't see that. That is why I'm so surprised. I'm like we've seen devils being things or entities who just see their own worth and work accordingly, you know and obviously it makes sense. It's just a give and take relationship. They don't have any emotional attachment to the people who are they contracted with. But then that would mean here, as soon as the Himeno died, the ghost devil should have the contract is null and void. Like no more things, like he's no more associated with Himeno. So then why did he keep the cigarette and then gave it to Aki? And not only that, is let him kill the ghost devil. They're not supposed to be emotional creatures. So I don't know. That's why I was saying like this is unusual, because if they were supposed to be emotional entities and gets easily attached to their contractual masters, I could understand it doing this, but they're not like that. Devils are different. But I guess individual devils have individual personalities. Maybe that's why. Maybe this one was a particularly emotional one, the ghost devil. That's why even after Himeno's death, he decided to keep the promise. What the? Who? Who's that? Oh, oh my god. Damn. When did she sneak up behind her? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess. Do gotta do what you gotta do for the bonus. Oh my god, stop. Yeah, like no. That's a yeah. That's a zombie. Samurai sword. They call it the katana man the samurai sword. Okay. Oh, hello there. Nice little welcoming party. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Maybe because they're not humans. That's why they're not. Great. Yo, look at Denji's face. Well, there's nothing in the bag, so. Yo. Well, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, Denji? Yo. Hey, he's coming back again, and Power will have just cleaned up everything. Oh, are we here? Yes. Power probably have cleaned up. Oh, you don't need to do that. Oh, 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 this is a different floor. Never mind. And no, no talking. Why talking? Yeah, we don't believe you. This guy's lying, obviously. Don't fall for it, Denji. Shut up. He tried to. Yeah, because of that, and he lured Denji. He lured Denji in somewhere. Great. Another person who doesn't listen. What? What type of logic is that? Yeah. What the hell? Oh, Sawatari did that. Interesting. Well, that's your problem. What is this guy saying? You're saying like killing zombies is going to. What? Oh wow, this guy's logic is like really weird. Yeah, obviously, like, go to hell. I love the way it's as if it's like his sheath, of the sword. Oh, that's funny. Why did they? Oh my god, what are they going to do now? Damn! Oh, move! Yes. Okay. Well, this time Savatar is not here to help you, so let's see. Like, because the previous battle, Denji clearly would have won if you didn't take help from Sawatari. Oh god. Ooh! Damn! Oh my god! Yo, yo! Ah. Okay. Great. Well, Benji has a. Exactly. Yeah. All right. Ooh. Damn, look at that. Ooh, that was cool. That close-up shot. Oh. Okay, be careful of tunnels. There's no tunnel nearby, all right. Oh. Oh no. Oh my god. I was wondering. Just like a whole battle going on top. Emergency stop. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll be fine, Denji. Just stick it back in. Oh no, here we go. This thing again. No, he did that before, remember? Ooh. Oh no. Oh my god, his second hand is gone as well. Well, he has his head, so. Oh boy. Yeah, he has his head. Exactly. Like I said. Oh! Okay, who got hurt? Oh no! What? Oh my god. Oh, so since he. Oh, he used his leg. He brought out a chainsaw from his leg. He was hiding it. That's why he was like, like sitting like that so that his leg couldn't be seen. I think. I'm gonna go back to that part in the discussion section and see if he was hiding his leg. He must have been. Well, yeah, he won't die. He's a. Oh, there you go. Wait, where did he tie him to? To a train? Yeah. Hmm. Oh, shut up. You're. Like, this guy doesn't even know what happened. He's yammering around. Like, your grandfather was the one who first brought the whole thing, like, lured Denji in and everything. You know about that? Yeah, and like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, exactly, like, this is hypocritical. You're acting like a hypocrite. Oh. Oh no, Denji has some weird idea in his head. This is not okay. Oh no. What tournament? Yeah. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, Akia actually went through all of that before, if you remember. Well, you two went through that. You two did that before to each other, so. Well, yeah, we are capturing him. Like, who said we couldn't? No, it'll make Denji happy. That's the thing. Oh boy. Hmm. Is he going to? Nah, he's keeping it, obviously. Final memento, you know? Uh! Well, get what you deserve, you know? Oh, like his like the things he was saying was so hypocritical. He did so many things, and he's yammering about, oh my, you killed my grandfather, this and that. Like, what the hell are you talking about? And the first of all, your grandfather's the one who lured Denji in and tried to kill him or something. Like that happened in episode one. You don't even know what exactly happened, and you're just acting like a just like disgusting behavior. This is like, what the hell? Oh my god. Hair from heaven. Hey! Oh my god. Well, that was nuts. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What the hell? Wait, what? Wait, what was that? Oh, she killed herself. Characters in this anime die in a second. Like, oh, okay, okay, that's big. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, this is sung by Eve. Same the person that sung Jujutsu Kaisen's opening, I think. Okay. Oh my gosh, is something going to happen now? I don't like this. Whenever there's like an open window, it always freaks me out. Like someone's going to get shot or something. I don't know. Okay, no, everything's fine, I feel like. Oh, it's the easy revenge. I was gonna smoke it. I was thinking he was going to keep it as a memento, but makes sense that he's smoking it now, because I guess it's kind of like a tribute to him or something, like now that his first part of the job is done, he's smoking it. What the? Wait, we kind of saw this in the, I think we saw this in the trailer, didn't we? Was it the trailer? Was it the first episode? I don't remember, but we saw this before. Wait, is that Pochta? Don't open. So it's like I don't know, like separate space for Pochta inside of him. Oh my god, something. I feel like something's going to happen now. Oh, oh. Wait, didn't she ask this question before? Yeah, I think in the first two episodes or something. Okay, and that was like abruptly it ended. What the hell? All right. Now, okay. First things first. Let me see if there's like an announcement or something uh for season two. Let's see, because I'm pretty sure it's going to have one. No, there is still nothing for now. So yeah, I'm sure it'll get another season as we keep moving forward. Now, I think I'm not sure how what's it called? How how much the manga has gone after this, but if it has enough material, I'm sure we'll have this very soon, and it probably won't take much time for us to get another season. So I'm pretty confirmed that it'll be sooner, like now or then, like maybe in 6 or I don't know, 6 or like 9 months later, we're probably going to get another one. But yeah, this was a good conclusion. Obviously, we were able to get the Katana Devil and Sawatari as well. However, nothing else happened. We did. We was able to get enough, like those parts of the Gun Devils for it to actually show us the location where the Gun Devil is located. And Makima knows it. However, she did not tell us. She was going to tell us, but then the whole section cut off. So we're going to get to see that in the next season, I'm guessing. But other than that, all right. Now I'm going to give my honest opinion. Like, first I'm going to give an opinion about the anime as a whole, and then I'm going to talk about the details of this episode and like the way I usually do it. First of all, I am extremely surprised. Like, this is, I don't know. I was not expecting something like this from Chainsaw Man, but I'm genuinely surprised to see a show like this. Like, this is extremely unique. Now, obviously, like we get shonen animes every like now and then, a new shonen anime comes, it becomes a big thing, it continues going, and then it ends, and we get a good shonen series, and then again we get to the next shonen series. It continues like this. So I was expecting Chainsaw Man to be another one such show. However, this being a shonen anime, even though this is a shonen anime, there's so many things that are not like shonen animes. First of all, the main character is definitely not a shonen main character. He has very simple goals, which are not some crazy goals like I want to save the world, I want to be the best, I want to, I don't know, like be something, like all these things. Nothing like that. He just wants a normal life, and he has some very normal goals, very like goals that you might be like, what the hell, like this is his goal, stuff like that. Like he has like his goal, and it is kind of unusual when you get to hear it from his mouth, but then you realize this is the same guy who hasn't really interacted with the outside world. Everything is new for him. So everything makes him curious. Having like a full meal, full meal, like a full three times meal is a big deal for him, because he never used to get that. So his requirements, his goals are very, very not something grandiose. It's very simple, very normal. And since, like I said, since he hasn't really interacted with people that much, he has been working from the beginning, like has been just going around killing devils and like making ends meet, things because I remember a lot of people, like I've seen this in a lot of comment section in a lot of YouTube videos as well, a lot of people complaining about Denji and saying how, oh, this is like a perverted brat, he just wants to I don't know, like just touch like Power's boobs or something like that, like what a weird goal, this and that. But the thing that we forget here is that, like I said, he doesn't know anything. He's not used to the normal world. He, as soon as he realizes that, yeah, now I have I have some better goal, instead of just trying to make my meal every day, and earn money for my meal every day, trying to clear the debt of my father. Instead of doing that, I have a better goal. I'll get my food every day from now on if I keep going with these guys. So I have time to look for another goal and do something. So obviously, what attracts him the most, the things that a normal person of his age would get attracted to, because like he's never really gone outside and done stuff like this and seen the outside world. So everything that he says comes from a curiosity that every one of us had. The same people who are complaining about Denji, I'm pretty sure when they got to get to know the outside world and was able got enough of their, what's it called, curiosity, or enough of a sense, like that, these type of things, like the the things that Denji attracted, like boobs and everything, after they got to know that, I'm pretty sure they also were curious about it for quite a few years, and they were also very much curious about it, and that's how it went. That's the stage for Denji. They're forgetting that this is Denji's that stage. So I was so surprised to see a main character like him in a shonen anime, and that has been a really breath of fresh air. Instead of some lofty goal of I'm going to save the world, I'm going to defeat the whoever and make peace for the whole world, this is a very unique and very normal goal. He just wants to live his life, and that's it, and just wants to have a normal life. And I was so fascinated by that. And not only that, there's so many things in this show that were so unexpected and so new, that it really it made me appreciate this show even more. And don't get me wrong, I love shonen animes, obviously, it gets your adrenaline pumping, it gets everything. But every now and then there is a need for things to get a little bit, a little bit, you need to get a little bit different stuff. If you love to eat a particular thing, if you love, I don't know, some kind of a cuisine you just love and you eat it every day, sometimes you need to mix it up and change it to something else of the same thing, however a little bit different. So it's kind of like that, like I love shonen animes, I love the usual shonen formula as well, I love that. However, this is something new, and that's why I'm appreciating this even more, and I'm like, oh wow, this is kind of different, but it's really good. So that's the thing about Chainsaw Man. This is something that really like like made me like this show so much. And I have to say the author, okay, what is his name? I forget his name always. It's something with F. Just a minute. uh, what is his name? Tatsuki Fujimoto. Yeah, the author Tatsuki Fujimoto. Like I read a few of his mangas. After I started watching Chainsaw Man, because I was very interested in like the stories, and I've heard the mangas. I read a few one shots that he has like written. I don't remember like most of them because they're very short stories, but I remember the one shots being so good and unique. There's a particular few one shots that I don't really remember their names, but that I just loved, and it's like his way of writing is just so unique and interesting. I was like, damn, this is good. Like, there's so many, what can I say, things that like unexpected thing that's just like just there in the stories and everything, and I just loved it. So I can say that this is one show that I'm definitely going to love even more as we go more deeper into the story. Like, like it won't become like repetitive. Sometimes shonen animes kind of becomes repetitive of the same thing. However, I doubt this show is going to have that, and I'm really looking forward to the upcoming seasons. Like I said, the biggest surprise of this show is that I was unexpecting something like this. I was not expecting a story like this, which is really different from the usual shonen formula, and having a main character who is so different from the normal shonen main characters. That's the biggest surprise I got starting this show, and I'm glad that like it is something like this. Denji is a really like a unique character for a shonen main character, shonen main protagonist. He is definitely unique, and I love that, and I want to see more. And like we can see so many things that he's, what can I say, like his morality and everything. It's not in the extreme. Like usually shonen main characters have the morality in the extreme good section, like there's like a morality gauge, there's like a extreme bad and there's like extreme good, like usually shonen main characters have their morality completely to the right, that is to the good part completely. However, he's like somewhere in the middle, and I like that. He's like a blank slate, and that's usually what happens, like since he didn't really interact with much people, and all the people that he interacted with was only the yakuza, his morality is like a blank slate. So it is from these few episodes that we saw in this first like in a season of the anime, we can see his morality growing, and it actually it is, I'm pretty sure it's going to shape up to be in like we're going to see his growth. That's the thing. Like he's not good from the start, he's neutral from the start, and I like that. And I don't know which, like what is going to happen, whether he's going to become a good person or maybe he's going to go towards the bad section. But for now we can see that he's going towards the good part. He's going towards the right direction. So that's why like whichever section he'll go, if he becomes a good person or a bad person, if he gets good morality or bad morality, whatever happens, I'm looking forward to it, because like I said, he started from neutral. He did not start from a good morality zone, which all shonen main characters do. He started from a neutral zone, and I'm looking forward to where he'll go from this point onwards. Since he's a blank slate, anything can happen. And this is going to make us appreciate the character development even more, because he started from a neutral position. A good person becoming better, it's okay, it's character development, but still, it cannot beat something which, like someone who started from neutral and is going to become good or bad. I feel like that's the thing. Since he starts from neutral, I feel like we're going to appreciate his character development even more than any other character. So that is the thing. So these are the things that I'm really looking forward to. And yeah, this show has been a surprise, and I love this. Like this is really good. All right, so that's like that was like a mini little review that I gave. All right, this episode we get to see at the beginning Aki being choked completely. Now here's one thing I really did not understand here. First of all, he got that little flashback of Himeno giving him the cigarette. He took the cigarette, but then when he was like, I'm a minor, Himeno was like, oh no, then like give it to me. later on I'm going to return this to you, and when you're grown up and need something to take the edge off, then I'm going to give it to you. And that's what she said. And now we get back to the original scene, and we see the ghost devil has stopped choking him and has put out its hand. So opens the hand, there's a cigarette in it, and it's written easy revenge. And then, like, this is the thing that confuses me. I'm not really sure what exactly happened here. Aki took it, goes on top of the ghost devil and kills it, just slices his head down, and it dies. It doesn't do anything to Aki. Why? I don't understand that part. Like I said, like, I was under the impression that devils are actually completely neutral. Like, you give them something, they're going to give something back to you. You make a contract with him, you sacrifice something, they're going to give something back. They're going to help you out with their power. That's how it goes, give and take. Himeno is dead, so obviously here giving like Aki the cigarette and just sitting still so that I can chop its head off, I don't see that happening, because Himeno's contract is gone because she's dead. Now there's a few things I can think of. Number one, like I said, like, I don't see devils being emotional, because only from an emotional standpoint can I see someone doing something like this at this situation. But I don't see any of the devils being emotional to their contractor. I don't see that. They're just purely give and take relationship. If your contractor dies, the ghost will just move on to someone. That's the thing. So the ghost devil doing something like that for Aki because of Himeno, I don't see that happening unless and until, like I said, maybe there's individualities, like, just like how different people have different individualities, maybe devils also have individualities. Like, different devils have, like, different moral sense and different emotional, like, things, and maybe they're unique in their own way. And maybe the ghost devil was something unique. Maybe the ghost devil was really attached to Himeno, and that is why after Himeno's death he decided to give Aki the cigarette to honor her, and just kept still so that I can chop off its head. That's one. I feel like that's highly unlikely that that's the reason why this happened. But there is a possibility of that happening. That's one possibility. Another possibility I can think of is maybe before Himeno died, I don't know, like, she maybe gave an order to the ghost that even if I die, you do this later on for Aki, and let him kill you and give him the cigarette. Maybe that's what she said to the ghost. And obviously, since she was contracted to the ghost at that moment, the ghost is going to listen to her. But then Himeno died, and if Himeno gave the ghost some order like that, oh, even if I die, give Aki, if he's, like, in trouble, give him the cigarette and let him kill you. If she did something like that, I can see the ghost doing something like this in this situation. Like, these are the only two things that I can think of at this moment. Otherwise, why did the ghost just let him kill him? That's something I don't understand, So, like I said, these are the only two possibilities I can see. And I feel like the one which has a possibility of actually happening is the latter one, which I just said, which is Himeno gave him, the ghost devil, the order before she died, and that's why the ghost devil just kept the word and just let Aki kill him. Other than these two, I don't see anything else. But anyways, yeah, like, it was just sitting down, and Aki goes and climbs the ghost devil. Okay, a few things he says. The ghost devil has no eyes. What it sees is... Wait, what? What it sees is fear. Wait, I don't understand. It says that the ghost devil has no eyes. What it sees is fear. Okay, I don't really understand the meaning of that line. If he said that it doesn't see any fear, I could have understand that, but it sees fear? Is this like a translation error or something? That's what Himeno Senpai told me. And he goes on top of the devil and cuts his head off. Like, this is the thing, like, the lack of explanation here is just, I don't know, like, I expected some kind of an explanation. But that's why, like, all I can do here is just speculate of what happens. But my speculation is Himeno probably gave it the order, gave the ghost devil the order that, yeah, like even if I die, like don't kill Aki or let him kill you. Otherwise, I don't see why the ghost devil just silently stood there doing nothing. Anyways, there you go. So the ghost devil is gone, and then we suddenly see Kobani has just come from behind and taken Sawatari. Just restrained her. And okay, so there you go. That's that. I love the fact that Aki's like, why didn't you, like, you're supposed to just leave the, you're going to resign. So why didn't you? And Koban is like, because we're going to get our bonuses soon. Oh. All right, next we get to see Power and Denji again, just squam. It's like I'm just fighting amongst each other, and like Power having a little snack on the midway, a zombie hand. So okay, so they reach, which floor was it? 6, 7, 7. Okay, so for a moment I was like, I kind of misunderstood this part. I thought that Denji went down and was coming back again. No, Denji just went up directly, after Power went outside. So this part was hilarious because the first thing that Power did, Power was like, no, Denji was like, don't make loud noises, like, like they don't know we're here. So, but Power obviously is like, no, my name is Power, and starts screaming. And then she's like, yeah, like, we can defeat these guys. And she's like, oh, let's fight. And she's like, Denji, follow me. And then she just left. And she's like, watch my back. And then she's like, oh yeah, sure. And just leaves. And Power just keeps screaming and attacking. And she's like, oh, look at this. Like, like all these strong enemies. Watch me, Denji. Power is the strongest of all. Can you see this, Denji? And she's just screaming on the top of her lungs, killing the zombies while Denji's just gone. And yeah, Denji goes more towards the top. And 13th floor, yeah. This is so funny, like I was going to say, like in the previous episode, we saw Aki stop in the 4th floor. And like I said, 4th floor was like the, 4 is unlucky. And like, since its name is she, and she also means like, death. So that's why, like, they consider 4 unlucky in Japan. And that's why a lot of elevators don't have the 4th floor. A lot of hotels, as far as I know, don't have the, like, a number 4 room or something like that, So that's the thing. Here, where Denji stops and meets the katana, like a samurai sword, that's his name, is the 13th floor. Again, 13 is also something that is considered unlucky. Unlucky 13. So, anyways, so yeah, these two are like, they are like, face to face. Now, this is the part which was so unusual. Like I said, I really don't like this guy, this samurai sword. He has such a weird, I don't know, like such a weird thought process. I don't really understand. He, like, first of all, he starts talking about how, like, oh, you should surrender, Denji, because you killed my grandfather. Okay, where's that part? Okay, he says, Denji, you killed their friends and my grandpa. We want you to pay for that. Yeah? What is this? You think this is a joke? Like, I was like, what is this guy saying? Denji killed your grandpa and the families of these guys. You did the same thing. You did the same. You killed Himeno and you killed so many other people. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, this is a weird thing that I don't like this, really. Like, a person who's doing something wrong, if they start talking about, oh, pay for this, or like, like atone for this. No, you saying those words don't mix well, because you're the same, you did the same thing as well. It's so ironic and hypocritical to say that you want Denji to pay for killing your grandpa and the other people, when you're also doing the same thing. Like, what the hell? Who the hell are you? Like, how dare you say that? Like, what is this? Is this some kind of a joke? Like, I don't understand what the hell he was talking about. Like, you're doing the same thing. How are you saying that to Denji? If Denji needs to pay for that, you also need to pay for it. And another thing, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Am I forgetting something? As far as I remember, his grandfather was the one who, like, started everything, didn't he? He lured Denji into like an abandoned warehouse and tried to kill him. So what the hell are you saying? Like, what? Like, this guy really pissed me off in this episode. Like, I don't understand his thought process. What the hell is he trying to say here? Like he's acting as if his grandpa, like, was killed, like, even though, like, he's acting as if Denji betrayed his grandpa or something, where the reverse actually happened. Denji did everything for the grandpa, and while these guys just manipulated Denji, and not only that, tried to kill him in the end. Like, so what the hell, what is he talking about? Does he not know? Like, it would make sense if he actually did not know what his grandpa was actually like. And he's like he didn't even know that his grandpa did all of this. It's probably that. And that's why he's like, just saying all of these things. But even if he did not know about it, how dare he say that you should, like, pay for your sins, if you should pay for killing them, because you're also doing the same thing. Who gives you the right to say that? Like what the hell? Like, so hypocritical. This is so hypocritical. This is weird. I've never seen any character like act like this before in any anime, who acts as if, like, who acts like this guy. He's killing people and he's telling Denji that, oh, you're killing people, you should atone for it by giving your life. Like, what? Like, shut up. Like, go back. Like, like, you're just making a fool of yourself. Like, I really don't like this guy. This guy is just, like, I didn't like him that much at the beginning as well, but now from this episode, I don't like him more. Like, what are you talking about? Like, just, yeah, great. And then he says that I killed your buddies and grandpa because they turned into zombies. And he's like, oh, don't lie to me. Uneducated idiots are always quick to lie. And yeah, he's another thing that I hate about characters in anime is characters who don't listen. He's one of those characters. He doesn't listen. Like, when someone is telling you that, you know what, this is a misunderstanding, we didn't do that, your grandpa was the one who, like, this happened, turned into zombies. And he's like, oh, don't lie, like, you're uneducated idiot, this and that. These type of characters don't listen to other characters. And again, this is just and I love the fact that Denji realized that, like, this guy, nothing could get in his head, so he just gave up trying to explain to him. And he's like, yeah, I don't know, like, I'm not going to, like, do what you say. I'm going to fight back. And that's exactly what he does. So, and he's like, don't you feel guilty for killing them? I'm like, shut up, like, go back. Like, who? Guilty? That word doesn't sound nice coming from your mouth. Then just not a bit. Oh my god. Okay, now interesting thing is she says here, like, Saotari had made some changes on me. My heart seems to have been replaced with the katana devil. But even I can sleep well when I kill. Okay, now another thing he brings up here. He talks about zombies. He's like, oh, zombies were also human beings, Don't you feel bad when you kill them? Oh my god. I'm just like, what is this guy saying? Is he really, like, is he okay? Like, I really don't understand what he's trying to say here. He's saying that, don't you feel bad when you kill zombies? Is that what he says? Let me go back a little bit. Where's that part? Where he talks about the zombies? Okay, zombies were once human. Don't you feel guilty for killing them? This is a facepalm moment. So, okay, so what does this guy mean? He says, like, okay, the next part, what he says here is that, like, even though I have been changed, I've become a katana devil, my heart has been replaced by a katana devil, even I can't sleep well when I kill the zombies by accident. like you realize how stupid his words seem. He's saying that he feels sorry for killing zombies. However, he's the same person who has killed so many people. His actions killed, like, indirectly and directly as well, killed so many people. He, first of all, he killed Himeno, and him is, like, like associating with this whole thing that happened. A lot of innocent people also died. So his moral sense is that he feels bad when he kills zombies. However, he doesn't feel bad when he kills humans. Is that what he's trying to say? Like, I don't understand what he's trying to say here. Like, yeah, like this guy's nuts. This guy's completely nuts. And he's like, I think you have lost your human heart. Yeah, like, look who's talking. Oh my god. And it's like, if you have any semblance of humanity left, you should let us kill. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I was so surprised seeing him act like this. Like, this whole scene, in this part where he talks about, like, humans, human conscience, telling Denji to give up and die because they killed the grandpa and the friends, and talking about zombies. This whole scene is so, what can I say? It makes no sense. From his standpoint, from any standpoint, the words that he's saying makes no sense. I really don't understand why he said these things. Like, is he really that gone that he doesn't know what the hell he's saying? He's talking about he feels bad for killing zombies, and then he's talking, like, obviously he's the same person who killed so many people. He's talking about the grandpa and how, like, without even knowing what the hell happened. Like, so many things he's doing, and then he's saying that, oh, since you killed my grandpa, you should atone for your sins and let us kill you. What logic is that? Yeah, like, this I don't know, this I feel like this guy is somehow, he's like, something is going on. He's probably gone completely mad, or something is going on, because his words really don't make sense. Like, he's talking like one of those delusional characters who just, like, doesn't see anything other than themselves. This is that type of thing that's going on here. And it's really, I don't know, it's really weird. Anyways, Denji was like, oh no, I don't feel bad. Like, and then they start fighting, and this was a really good fight scene. They jump from the, like, like the camera, like, like camera work and everything in this scene was really good, and it was so, like, it was amazing. I just loved it. And then they, like, at first they were like jumping from building to building, then they fall on top of a train. I love the fact that when they were fighting on top of the train, none of the people inside the train were at all concerned. But when they fall inside the train, everyone's like, oh my god, what the hell, and just start running away. I'm like, guys, weren't you listening what was going on top? Like, I'm pretty sure a few people must have felt curious about it, and probably, like, tried to see what the hell was going on top. So when they came inside the train, that's when they're like, oh, we need to run away. And the train, like, the people in they're like, oh, like, this something emergency has happened, we have to stop the train, and all that was happening. But before that, they were fighting on top of the train, and nothing was happening. Everyone was, like, all fine with it. Anyways, yeah, like I said, this part was really good, really well animated, and they start fighting, and then they've dropped down inside the train, and the train was like, oh, we're going to come to an emergency stop. And we see here Denji fall down, and one of the girls there, like, over there, like, she tripped and fell down, I'm guessing. And Denji protected her, didn't he? Yeah, the katana devil tried to kill him, and he I think he shielded like this, and one of his hands went out. The girl was saved because of that, and yeah, she ran away. And then the next part as well, the katana devil also cut off his other hand, so both his hands is gone, and the katana devil is like, oh, it's over, you don't have any hands, and he's like, you give up. And okay, now this part I'm going to watch this part clearly. So I'm going to try to see when he changed his leg into the chainsaw. So when he was like, you don't have any hand, you cannot fight. Denji's like, don't you see this in my head, the other chainsaw? So attack each other. Okay, he slides and falls down. The chainsaw in his head also breaks down, and here, okay, where's that part? Yeah, he's hiding his leg. One of his leg is like this, like we can see it from the back. The other leg is in the front. We cannot see it. He changed that leg into the katana, I think, from the previous moment. And when he attacked, like, the katana devil. No, wait, just a minute. Let me see. Let me go back again. Okay, no, they clash and oh yeah, we can clearly see it here. If you pause it here, the scene where the katana devil and the chainsaw man clash, we see Denji obviously has no hands. One of his legs we can clearly see. The other leg is like hazy. So obviously we can see here that he, like, in that moment when they clashed, he immediately changed his leg into a katana, and then he sat down, and obviously we cannot see it since one of his legs is in the back and the other leg is in the front. We cannot see it, so we do not understand that his leg is changed into a chainsaw. But yeah, like Denji then says, like, you carefully aim for my head, but you didn't see what I did. Didn't your grandpa teach you? A beast should never trust a hunter. I love the fact that he actually used Kishibe's, like, teaching here. The same thing that Kishibe said in the previous episode, like, oh, like, a prey should not trust the words of a hunter. He used the same thing here. That was nice. And yeah, he has cut him into two completely. And for a moment I actually forgot that he can just come back to life. I was like, oh, there you go, he's dead. But then the next scene we see him, like, just comes back to life, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot, like, he cannot die. So yeah, that's what happens. So he's being, like, like restrained, and he's like, oh, then he's like, oh, it's cool, when I pulled your katana out, your body went back to one piece. And okay, so he keeps just like yammering. He's like, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill you. And I'm like, yeah, like just shut up now. Okay, now this is the thing, where's the part? Okay, Denji says, there's something that I'm upset about. You killed senior hero. There you go, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's talking about, like, how Denji killed the zombies and everything. And I'm like, dude, you killed humans. Like, at least Denji killed zombies. You killed humans. Like, what the hell are you talking about? What morality are you spewing from this mouth of yours? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And you don't even know what exactly happened there. Without knowing exactly what happened, that your grandfather was also not a good person. He tried to kill Denji. You're just saying all of these things. Like, this is the thing, like these are the characters which just really annoy me. Characters who don't know what exactly happened and just had this one thing in their head where they keep just, I don't know, repeating the same thing. Like, that's what he's doing. I doubt he knows that his grandpa actually lured Denji in and tried to attack him. I doubt he knows that. And even if someone tells him that, he wouldn't believe them. And that's why this is, like, like, they're just so hard-headed, stubborn. It's just really annoying. It's just, that's the type of character this guy is. And he's just talking about some morality and stuff, and I'm like, shut up. Like, like, you're no good either. You're also killing people. Who the hell are you to, like, police us? Like, what the hell are you talking about? And he's like talking about, oh, you're just a public safety dog, this and that, and I love the fact that he was so confident here because he knows that he cannot die. But the fact here is that Denji has actually dealt with some same type of a character before as well. You remember the Eternity Devil, who was so confident because they cannot die, and Denji, like, hurt it so much and kept, like, continuously inflicted pain on it so much that it deliberately was like, oh, kill me, like I don't want to live, and just gave it, like, gave everything up. And that's what happened. So this guy was also like that. He's like, oh, like, like he was like very confident, like obviously I cannot die. But Denji has weird things in his mind. He starts talking about a tournament and how they're going to kick the balls and everything. And I'm like, yeah, like, this is like, this will be a worst nightmare now. You probably wish that you died, like, so that's the thing. And at first Aki was like, when Aki comes in, Denji was like, oh, should we do it? And Aki's like, no, like, like obviously Himeno doesn't want that. Where's that part where he says that, okay, Aki sits down. He's like, you're not playing or not, what? And he says, like, our job is to capture him and not to torture him to feel good. And doing that won't make senior Himeno happy. And I was like, yeah, obviously, that won't make Himeno happy, but it's definitely going to make you happy. So just do it. That's the thing, I'm pretty sure Denji thinks like that as well. Then just like, yeah, like obviously Himeno senpai wouldn't be happy, however I'll be happy. Like that's more than enough a reason to do it. And I'm pretty sure Aki probably realized that after that, like after he took out the cigarette, he was like, looking at it for a few moments, and then he just gets up and then he's like, all right, let's do it. And he's like, what do I get if I win? And he's like, his balls, of course. And yeah, a fun little tournament they had. And yeah, this gave me memories of the first, or was it the second episode? The second episode, I think, when Aki and Denji just kicked each other continuously and became good friends. So yeah, but obviously here they just had fun torturing him, and I'm glad that happened. Okay, now after that we see the aftermath, like everyone's there, Power, the Kobeni, the Angel Devil, and we see Aki and Denji just kicking him. And Aki's like, Himeno senpai, this is a requiem from us. Okay, now next we get to see Makina talk about the whole situation, how, like, Sawatari gave all the guns and how she wanted the Chainsaw Devil's heart. I wonder why she wanted the Chainsaw Devil's heart. And but unfortunately, before more information could be gathered, she killed herself, using the serpent. And I'm like Makima says, that this is probably like an involuntary suicide. Like as soon as you make the pact with the chainsaw, the gun devil, this happened. This was supposed to happen. And I'm so like, oh my god, like everything, like these type of things always happens whenever Kobeni is there. Kobeni was there again, like it happened in front of her. Like this girl just getting continuously traumatized. Now after that we get to see that Makima says we seized 1.4 kilos of gun devil flesh from inside the building, and that's why, like it started to move towards the gun devil. But before they reveal the location to us, that scene cuts off. And after that we see Power, Aki and Denji just like, going around buying stuff, like killing time, and just, like having a nice time, few of them. Then they're having dinner, they're talking, laughing, and then Aki goes outside, sits down, takes out the cigarette and starts smoking it. Like I said, I'm guessing it's probably like a tribute to Himeno, where like a way of showing respect to her, because I thought this could go either two ways. He probably would have either could have kept it for him as a memento, or just smoked it and just like, it's going to return back to the skies. And yeah, that's what he did. And after that, something weird happens here. We get to see Denji sleeping and dreaming again, the same dream he says he's seeing again. And in this dream, on the other side of the door, it's Pochita's voice, and Pochita is like, Denji is like, come on Pochita, let me at least touch you in the dream. But Pochita says that, Denji, do not open it no matter what. and that's where the dream ends. And like then we get a weird sequence of scenes where we get to see, I'm going to see this part again, what the hell was happening here. um this is Makima, isn't it, saying Denji-kun? Oh, wait a minute, this is not Makima. Who is this? It's someone else, like a black hair. This is not Makima. Wait a minute. Like her voice awfully sounded like familiar, like Makima's voice. No, this is not Makima. Like she has like a little bun and like black hair, and she says, "Denji-kun, Country Mouse, and City Mouse. Which one do you like?" And someone gets inside the. Okay, and that's where it ended. So there you go. That's that's this episode. I'm glad no one died here. You know, in this episode, I was thinking maybe someone's going to die or something. I don't know. Like any episode, anyone can die in this show, I feel like. But thank God nothing happened, and yeah, they got their revenge against the Katana Man and also Sawatari as well. And let's see what happens after this. And yeah, hopefully we get a quick return of Chainsaw Man. I'm sure it'll be back very soon. And yeah, so there you go. It was a great show. I loved it. And like I said, I just talked about it at the beginning of the discussion section. I talked about why this show is kind of really unique and why I especially enjoyed it so much. And like it's a really, it has been a really good 13, well, no, sorry, not 13, 12 episodes. And I can't wait to see the continuation. So that is it. Thank you for watching. This was my reaction to Chainsaw Man, episode number 12. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. That is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Obviously, a new show will be replacing this show, a new seasonal show. So yeah, see you guys next week with another video, another show. So until then, goodbye and have a nice day.